Okay, crew, this is our newest rendition of Doggie In. This is Doggie In Part 2. I call this the swag van. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I do know my first order of business is to get a roof rack on the top of this thing so I can put some goodies up there. If I don't do that, then I'm toast. You can see I picked a different location today. We were just kind of hanging out in Malibu, and I didn't have a chance to set up and do all my other things, but I look around and there's like another van over here, and you know, this is just right off the PCH. So I'm pretty much, I can't wait to really do what I want to do with it. I'm gonna figure it out. You guys stay tuned. Now, my first order of business, see if I can cut some of this noise, is I have a 75-inch mattress and I have a Boxio sitting over there. Now, I also bought a DC fridge and I have a Delta V2 in there, and of course I knocked that down, but the other item that I have is I went to IKEA and bought 2 shoe racks. So here are the 2 shoe racks. I bought storage bins from Home Depot. I bought a pine stair, and I mounted the pine stair to the shoe rack. So I've kind of made a place here. So this is my game plan. I got this sitting right here. I have I have the 25-inch mattress. I plan on getting a 39-inch by 75-inch, which would be basically a twin bed. But a twin will hold 2 people because you're not rolling off a bed to fall off. I'm going to build a 9-inch platform with 2, I'm going to call them toy boxes. I'm going to put the 2 toy boxes together, and then they will fold out and hold the other portion of the mattress over to like this point right here. So it'll exactly fit right there. The refrigerator more than likely will be behind the door, behind the driver's seat, and then the refrigerator will be right next to it on this other, well no, the refrigerator is going to be over here. I'll more than likely place the toilet over here because I have enough room just for like nighttime, but for the most part I already have a tent that's right there. It's a 4x4 tent. That 4x4 tent will allow me to keep it outdoors whenever we make our little runs and whatnot. And if I get a 39-inch futon mattress, like a 39x3 or a 39x4, or a 39-inch, 4-inch, 75 long, if I get that, then the back part of it will lay out like what we have right here. And then when I fold out the toy boxes to make the full platform, then we'll have a full twin that's going to lay in here for both of us. And I'll have a place to use the toilet. I'll have a place to park my refrigerator. And then, of course, all of this stuff that I have a, y'all just hold on, I'll show you. Now see this television? I had a little mini television that's right there. I have room for that. I have room for this new top width. This is a dual hot plate. One is for soups and things like that. The other portion is for like a grill. So I'm gonna have that. These toy boxes that I'm building here, they're 9 inches long, they're 35.5 inches wide, and they're 25 inches wide. So 2 of those together will hold this bed up another 9 inches, which will allow me to sit like a couch during the day, and then I fold it out like a futon and a twin bed at night, which is pretty cool. I haven't really pulled the seats up, but this still on go, man. I love this thing. I can't really wait to get all of this stuff, the things that I'm not going to use on a regular basis, like the chairs, These are the legs that I purchased from Amazon. These legs are going to fold out on the toy box lid. I'm going to have two hinges. One's going to open up to make it a place for the storage, and I have all these little storage bins that are sitting right here. The other part's going to fold out, and it will actually make the other part of the ledge for the full-size bed. And then after that, I went to IKEA. I purchased a nice little LED desk lamp. I went and I looked at Amanda's channel like this morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And I found a way to put curtains on this thing, so it's going to be real homey. But the whole objective, and if I do this correctly, then what's going to happen is I will be able to fold all this stuff up. I'll be able to take the two chairs that are behind the driver and the passenger seat. All of this equipment will be designed to break down and fit in this latter half behind the chairs. So I'll be able to seat 4 people, and if I need to squeeze some more people, I can flip up this one portion of the stove and go right here and get number 5 either over here. More than likely though, I'll flip up this guy on this side. But either way, I'll be honest with you guys, I like the van. It's a 2014, you know, it's nothing super special. It's nice and generic. It gives me a whole lot of room to be creative. And my vision quest right now is, since I like to design and look at this ocean. Look at this view. Man, you know, what you gonna do with this? I mean, imagine you're doing this and you're doing your job out here. You're you're making a living and you're enjoying life at the same time. Now that to me is freedom. So this is Ace. You guys stay tuned. I can't wait to show the rest of it.